What?
What?
Well, we've seen new sponsors come into NASCAR recently. We've seen new drivers come up to the Cup Series. We've seen a lot of new different things. This one, though, this was not one I expected. We've talked about some things in the past week that we've kind of expected. It's been reported on earlier, and then it just got confirmed, like Noah Gragson racing Daytona 500. We heard about that early. It was reported, but it was confirmed yesterday. We've heard about rumors about sponsors moving around. Like, we saw that the Mountain Dew contract was up, and, you know, people suspected that it would be leaving because they hadn't really, I don't know, but it was suspected that they would leave. And then there was rumors about different other types of things, drivers going to certain cars, like Ty Dillon, will he go to Gaunt Brothers? That's been a rumor for a couple weeks now. There's been rumors that, you know, I don't know. You get my point. I'm a little in shock right now about the news I'm about to tell you. You've read the title of this video. You've seen the thumbnail, so you know what's coming. But there's a new owner in NASCAR. We talked about one back in, I guess it was September. Michael Jordan, NBA legend. And now we're going to have another big pop star, big, crazy, big celebrity, not just like the United States, but a worldwide known celebrity, Mr. Worldwide himself. You get it? Because he calls himself that. Pitbull, the song person, the singer-songwriter. That's what I meant to say. He will be a co-owner for Trackhouse Racing. Trackhouse Racing, of course, is the team owned by Justin Marks. Just started last year, and the driver will be Daniel Suarez in the number 99 Chevrolet. They will have some help from RCR in terms of getting their supplies, getting their parts. And yeah, so that was announced last year, and we were like, cool, another new team. That's not going to be as big of a story as Michael Jordan, Denny Hamlin, 2311, but that's still cool, a new team. A driver that's been in the Cup Series a few years, an ex-NASCAR driver owning the team. That's pretty cool story, right? And then, bam! Today, Pitbull's like, hey, it's my birthday. And he said this on the Twitters. He said, I've been a fan of the NASCAR story since the movie Days of Thunder. Now I'm an official co-owner of the Team Trackhouse Racing team. Thank you, Justin Marks, Ty Norris, and Daniel Suarez for the great opportunity. This is a great way to celebrate my 40th birthday. So get ready. Dale. I didn't see this coming. I woke up today. I didn't know if I was going to make a video. If I did, I expected it to be something small. Maybe like a new paint scheme. Like the Ally paint scheme got released this morning. I was like, I can make a video on that, I guess. And then Joey Gase. By the way, we're going to interrupt this Pitbull news for a minute. Joey Gase will be staying with Rickwire Racing. Good for him. He's going to be in a ride next year. I'm happy for him. I like Joey Gase. Go Joey Gase. Anyways, back to this news. I was like, maybe I can make a small video on that. That's all right, I guess. But then Pitbull's like, hey, guess what? News bomb, right? I mean, who saw this coming? No one saw this coming. Anyways, if you're not a NASCAR fan and you're wondering what the heck this means, so basically Pitbull paid some money or something like that, and he is now an owner of the team. He gets to call some of the big shots. He gets to do part of the operations over there at Trackhouse. Rick Hendrick is the owner of Hendrick Motorsports. He owns those cars. He invests money into the teams with some of his own sponsorship. And then he kind of calls some of the shots on certain things, hiring, firing, that kind of thing. Who's going to drive the car, all of that stuff. And then we see other teams that have co-owners. For example, the 2311 Racing Team, co-owned by Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin. Now, Hendrick Motorsports is also co-owned by Jeff Gordon. I know I could have used a better example of one individual owner, but you get my point. Anyways, now this is going to be, it seems like it's going to be similar to the 2311 thing where there's going to be one, it's going to be co-owners. It's not going to be like Hendrick Motorsports is still like a lot Rick Hendrick. It's only a little bit Jeff Gordon. I think Gordon only has like the 24 or the 48 car or something like that. I don't know the specifics, but Rick Hendrick owns the majority of that team. Whereas this seems like it's going to be more of a split in terms of like finances, like who gets the money and stuff, who distributes, I don't know all the details. I'm not a business person. I don't understand all the details of the business. But, you know, it seems like it's going to be a little more equal compared to, like I was saying, with Hendrick Motorsports, whereas this is going to be a little bit more close in terms of percentage owned, the stake. I don't know the specific stake owned in the team. I think the 2311 Racing ownership I think it's like 60-40 or something. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm Googling it right now, seeing if it pops up. But yeah, I can't see anything. But yeah, like even like the reason this is so shocking, like with the Jordan thing, there were rumors, there were people speculating, hey, I heard somewhere that Michael Jordan's interested in starting a NASCAR team and Denny Hamlin could be the co-owner. There were months of rumors going around for that. And people were like, when it happened, everyone's like, oh my gosh, it actually happened. Like, people were still shocked. Like, yeah, I didn't think it was going to happen, but it happened. But this one was just out of nowhere. Like, I have not seen a single report that said Pitbull is going to own a NASCAR team. You know, he's been to some races. Like, the last race before the whole Corona thing, he was at the race. He was at Phoenix, and they were actually doing a shoot. You know how, like, they have a song every year, NBC or Fox. No, it's NBC. They choose a song, and they run it, like, for the pre-race. They do, like, kind of a I guess it's like an intro video. And, like, last year and the year before, it was, like, the Running Down a Dream song, right? They did that. And then the year before, it was that Blake Shelton song. So they did that for a couple of years. And they were going to do another new song. And this time, it was going to be Pitbull and I think Blake Shelton. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know for a fact Pitbull was one of them. But they were doing their pre-race because, you know, they had people out there at Phoenix and the inside of the track, and they were doing like a fake concert basically to kind of make this hype video or this intro video, whatever you want to call it. And I was like, oh, cool, Pitbull's at a NASCAR race. He's a fan of NASCAR, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he just got paid to sing. I don't know. But apparently he likes NASCAR a lot. I've missed that. I didn't know that at all. I knew that Michael Jordan had an interest in racing. I didn't know he was a major fan or anything and thought about investing. And then, like, Pitbull, I thought this is so out of nowhere. I really didn't see this coming. But Pitbull is going to be owning a co-owner of the team with Justin Marks. Ty Norris, by the way, the person I mentioned when in the tweet thing, when Pitbull said thank you to Justin Marks, Ty Norris, and Daniel Suarez. I think Ty Norris is like one of the higher ups that kind of runs the team. He runs some of the operations around there, some of the big operations. But yeah, so Justin Marks and then Pitbull now are the co-owners. Daniel Suarez is the driver. As I said, Ty Norris running some of the other teams within the team, but I really didn't see this coming. I'm shocked, but yeah, I don't know. It's great for NASCAR. It really is to get, you know, first of all, we've talked about new sponsors getting into NASCAR and how that's great for NASCAR to get more eyes on NASCAR. And then also other companies interested in NASCAR so they can advertise within NASCAR or outside of NASCAR and have that kind of thing. Like that video I talked about when we talked about the numbers on the door potentially moving back. We talked about other ways to advertise, something like that, how you can kind of merge that, change things up maybe with your advertisement. But, you know, this is different because this is a well-known person. In fact, according to his Twitter, he has 25.5 million followers. That's a lot of people, okay? You know, the world's got like 8 billion people, so, you know, it's not like the world population. It's not even close to that, not even close to the U.S. population, but that's a lot of people that are going to see that and say, hey, Pitbull now owns a NASCAR team. I'm kind of interested in that. I don't know what his Instagram, Facebook, other social media, if he's posted it there, but you know, that's a lot of people that he's going to reach out to, that people are going to see him and say, wow, he's a NASCAR owner now. That's kind of cool, I think. Maybe I should watch a race or something. So it's going to get a lot of different eyes on NASCAR from different people all around, just not the country, but the world. As I said, Pitbull is an international star. He's toured, I'm sure, around the world, sings all kind of music. So, yeah, I think, I think this is a great win for NASCAR as an organization. I think this is great for Trackhouse to get a new owner that's so well known. I'm sure he's got some money that he'll invest into the team to make the cars better. As I said with the cars, they got some type of alliance with RCR, so that should help them a bit. But yeah, this is a big move. This is a lot of new eyes, as we said with the Jordan thing. A lot of new eyes are coming in from the Michael Jordan, obviously. Michael Jordan's probably the most well-known basketball player in the world. But, you know, I'm just shocked, man. I really did not expect to wake up and see this at all. But, yeah, Pitbull is a new owner in NASCAR. Did not expect, oh, my gosh, it's windy outside. Wow. I don't know if you heard that, but like the wind just basically slapped my window. But anyways, Pitbull is an owner in NASCAR. He's a co-owner for the Trackhouse Racing team. He's going to bring a lot of new eyes to NASCAR, hopefully some new sponsorship. But, man, I'm shocked. I'm sure you're shocked, too. I did not expect this at all. I don't know what to say, even though I just talked for like 10 minutes right there. Wow. This is big for NASCAR. This is big for Trackhouse Racing. This is big for Daniel Suarez. That's something else we didn't talk about. But Daniel Suarez, you know, his career's been very up and down. He won an Xfinity championship in 2016. Carl Edwards suddenly retired. He jumped in the JGR car for a couple of years, did not do that well. Was let go, and they brought in Martin Truex Jr. Suarez went to Stewart-Haas Racing. He was only given a year there because Cole Custer was coming up through the ranks. Suarez was booted out of SHR. Raced for Gaunt Brothers for a year. Gaunt Brothers, not a great ride. And Suarez really, he really did make the most out of it that year. He got a couple top 20s in that car. He didn't do bad in the 96. The 96 isn't a great ride, and he did his best, I think. And so he was given an opportunity from Justin Marks' team Trackhouse. And, you know, this is a good opportunity for him. If that RCR help and Pitbull funds the car a little bit, I think if that car is as good as it could be, you know, I don't think they're going to go out and win 5 or 6 races. But, you know, I don't know. Will they compete for a playoff spot? We'll talk about that in the season preview. But, yeah, that's big. So we got Pitbull and Michael Jordan facing off each other in NASCAR. Wow. And apparently Floyd Mayweather. Remember that rumor? When Floyd Mayweather said he was going to have a team, but then it never happened? We could have potentially had Pitbull, Floyd Mayweather, and Michael Jordan in the same year, but Floyd Mayweather's still out there. But still, Pitbull and Michael Jordan's pretty cool, I think. But anyways, I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm still shocked at this news. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, share, all that. Wow. Pitbull, NASCAR. 2021 is weird too, I guess.